Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. As you can see, I shaved my head. Um, yeah, and sorry for all the mess in the background. I'm in the process of moving to a new place, so that's why all these random things are jumbled around in the area. In this video, I'm going to be talking about decision fatigue, what it is, and how you can use it to your advantage. And I'm also going to be talking about willpower because you need to know a little bit about willpower in order to understand what decision fatigue is. So, what is willpower? It's our ability to force ourselves to take certain actions even if we don't want to. For example, if you don't want to go to the gym, you would much rather lay in your bed and look at your phone than if you force yourself to go to the gym anyways, then in order to have followed through with that decision, you use willpower. Now, I'm sure you're pretty familiar with what willpower is because of that. But what you may not have known is that willpower is actually a finite resource. So, the more willpower you use, the harder it becomes to use your willpower and take the right decisions. And I'm gonna talk about an interesting study real quick. Scientists did a study where they divided participants of the study into two groups. In the first group, they were told that willpower is a finite resource, and the more you expand, the more you lose of it throughout the day until the next day. The second group was told that willpower is infinite, that you have an infinite amount of willpower. It's just depending on how much you put your mind to it. So then they gave these two groups tasks to work on which required focus and willpower. So what they found was that the group that was told that they had infinite willpower if they just kept pushing and grinding, they lasted much longer on the tests than the other group because they were timing to see how long and how much work the different groups put into the task. So the group that believed that they had infinite willpower had a greater tenacity for the task, and they did better on the task. They put more effort into the task. They put more willpower into achieving the task. So I just want to share that quick story, and then now I'm going to be talking about what decision fatigue is. Because now we know that willpower is a finite resource, although if you believe that you can push through and you can make your willpower stronger and all that, you can have more willpower, then you'll be able to do more hard things. You'll be able to have more effort when you do things, push through barriers, push through obstacles, all of these types of things. So, willpower is a finite resource, though, although you can build it and increase your capacity for willpower in the future, and there are definitely ways to do this. But the focus right now is what is decision fatigue, and decision fatigue is basically as you go throughout the day, then you use more and more of your willpower for each decision. So, in the beginning of the day, you have more willpower compared to the end of the day because you've been making decisions all throughout the day. So your willpower, if you think of it as a power bar in a video game, your willpower slowly gets depleted throughout the day until you don't have that much willpower left in the evening compared to the morning. So how to use this concept to your advantage? It's simple. In the morning, you can, or in as earlier in the day, as early in the day as possible, you can place those tasks which require a lot of willpower into your timetable. Because if you place those tasks which require a large level of willpower earlier in the day, then at that point in the day, you'll have more willpower and have more chances of succeeding at accomplishing that task as compared to the evening. Although ideally, you will want to be accomplishing the task either way, but you know, that's just how you can use it to your advantage. You can just increase the chances of you accomplishing those tasks. Nobody's perfect, so if you do it that way, you will have more chances of accomplishing those tasks. And guys, you can increase the amount of willpower that you have, and it's simple. How you do this is simple. You just do things that require willpower and effort and focus, and Every time you do that type of thing, your brain gets stronger, your brain circuitry gets stronger. You gain a farther level of control over your actions, over your life, because when you are not letting your feelings dictate how you act, and you're just acting in such a way that you're improving your life even when you don't feel like it, you're going to be able to do that more and more in the future. You're going to strengthen those neural pathways. For example, going to the gym, you're going to be able, if you're forcing yourself to go to the gym even when you don't feel like it, in the future you're going to be able to do that exact same thing, but it'll be easier for you because you're already used to it at a certain point. And that applies for all areas of life, but then it just applies in general too. If you're doing tasks which require effort and willpower, then tasks that pop up in the future require effort and willpower are going to be easier to accomplish. And if you guys like the video, please leave it a like. It helps the algorithm. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching. That's all I had for this video. Stay blessed.